Did you grow with a strong father that gave you tough love and the right guidance? If you did, that's a huge advantage in your life. But most of us did not get the blessing. I know about most fathers who don't care about their child. They act irresponsible or they just run away from their responsibilities. And most of their children hate their father and themselves as they don't get enough guidance. And when they look to the mirror, they feel like they are portraying their father. It's hard to deny reality, but it's very stubborn. It doesn't matter how much we try, but reality will not change. So most of us are forced to accept it. And the result. I'm not going to share a sad sob story. Here we all have our reality. But I wanted to talk about something important. The importance of a father's figure. Most guys don't know about how important it is to have a strong father figure. They think all the father does is teach his son how to shave until they grow older and life beats them down over and over again. That's when they realize that no one taught them how to be a man. I will give you 7 fatherly lessons that you need in your life. Number 1. Impulsive decision making. Boys often act impulsively without fully considering the consequences of their actions. This impulsivity can lead to hasty decisions that result in negative outcomes and regrets. If a boy impulsively decides to skip his study to hang out with friends at a skate park despite knowing he has an upcoming exam he needs to study for, he chooses to prioritize fun over academics. It leads to poor performance, which affects his grades and future opportunities. He also experiences stress and frustration from the consequences of his actions, damaging his self-esteem and relationships with authority figures. Number 2. Peer pressure. Boys frequently experience pressure from their fake friends to conform to certain behaviors or social norms. This pressure can lead them to make choices that go against their values or put them in risky situations. If someone's friend pressures him to try smoking cigarettes despite knowing the health risks and his own discomfort with the idea, he gives into peer pressure to avoid feeling left out. He later regrets his decision and struggles to quit the habit. The decision will result in addiction to smoking, which will negatively impact his health and well-being, and he will also experience feelings of guilt and shame for compromising his values, leading to internal conflict and self-blame. Number 3. Reckless behavior. Many boys engage in reckless behavior such as speeding, dangerous stunts, or substance abuse to seek thrills or impress their fake friends. This behavior can lead to accidents, injuries, and legal consequences. If a boy decides to engage in street racing late at night, ignoring traffic laws and safety regulations in the pursuit of excitement and adrenaline, the boy will put himself and others at risk of accidents, injuries, and legal repercussions. If the boy's reckless behavior results in a car accident causing injuries to himself and his friends, they also face legal consequences for their actions. The accident will leave a lasting impact on his life, serving as a wake-up call to the danger of reckless behavior. Number 4. Difficulty expressing emotions. Boys often struggle to express their emotions openly due to societal expectations of masculinity and stoicism. This difficulty can lead to emotional suppression, isolation, and mental health issues. A boy experiences feelings of sadness and anxiety after a breakup but feels ashamed to discuss his emotions with his friends or family. Instead, he keeps his feeling bottled up inside, leading to increased stress and depression. The boy's reluctance to seek importance or express his emotions exacerbates his mental health issues, leading to feelings of loneliness and despair. Without proper coping mechanisms or support system, a boy struggles to manage his emotional well-being and may resort to unhealthy behavior to cope with his feelings. Number 5. Conflict with authority figures. Boys may rebel against authority figures such as parent, teacher, or law enforcement as they assert their independence and test boundaries. This conflict can lead to disciplinary issues, strained relationships, and legal consequences. If a boy argues with his parents over their rules and curfew restrictions, feeling frustrated and misunderstood, then he challenges their authority by sneaking out of the house and staying out late with friends, leading to arguments, punishment, and a breakdown in trust. A boy's defiance of his parents' rules results in a strained relationships, and loss of trust between him and his parents results in disciplinary consequences, such as grounding or loss of privileges, which further exacerbate tension within the family and undermines his sense of autonomy. Number 6. Lack of future planning. Many boys fail to prioritize future planning, including academic and career goals, financial management, and personal development. This lack of foresight can hinder their long-term success and fulfillment. If a boy spends most of his time playing video games and hanging out with friends, neglecting his academic responsibilities and future aspirations, he fails to consider the importance of education and career planning, opting for short-term pleasures over long-term goals. Then the boy's lack of future planning leaves him unprepared for adulthood, making it difficult for him to achieve his career aspirations or financial stability. He may struggle to find direction and purpose in his life, leading to feelings of aimlessness and dissatisfaction with his circumstances. Number 7. Peer dependency. Boys may become overly dependent on their peer group for validation, acceptance, and identity formation. This dependency can lead to conformity, loss of individuality, and difficulty making independent decisions. If a boy changes his interests, beliefs, and behaviors to align with those of his peer group in an effort to gain acceptance and approval, he sacrifices his own values and preferences to fit in with the group, leading to a loss of authenticity and self-confidence. A boy's dependency on his peer group for validation and acceptance undermines his sense of self-worth and individuality. He may struggle to assert his own identity and make decisions that align with his true self, leading to feelings of insecurity, dissatisfaction with his social relationships. If you find these fatherly lessons important, then don't forget to like and hit the subscribe button. Until next time, take care.